Hello friends, welcome to this video. Now in the last video you saw that what is pivot table, how we can create the pivot table theoretically, why we are creating the pivot table. We also saw the various conditions that we have to fulfill before we create the pivot table. So there were some necessary conditions and there were some desirable conditions. So I hope that you must have seen that video. If you have not seen the video, then I'm putting the link on the top of this video. Kindly watch this video because that is the first step in creating the pivot table. Now in this video, I'll be talking about how to create the first pivot table. So now we'll be focusing on the practical part. So I'll be showing you that how we can create a pivot table from a main table. Then we will be talking about the other things also, like let's say I want to manipulate the pivot table, if I want to do the date grouping and all those things. So that will be coming in the further videos. So in this video, we'll be focusing on the major topic that is known as how to create the first pivot table from your main data table. So let us start. So here we are having this Excel file where we are having the various columns. Yeah, so we are having the row ID, order date, ship mode, customer ID, customer name, segment, country, city, state oblique province, postal code, region, product ID, category, subcategory, product name, sales, quantity, discount, profit, etc. This is the main table, or you can also say as a data table. Now, this is a very large table. So we are having approximately around 10,194 records we are having, because the first record is the column title. So 10,194 records we are having over here in this table. So this is considered as one of the large table. Now what we want to do, that we want to create the first pivot table over here. So whenever you want to create the pivot table, first of all you have to randomly select one of the cell within the table. This is the first step. So I have selected here, let's say this cell. This is a random cell. Okay, there is no specific cell to be selected. So you select one random cell within the main table. Then you have to go to the insert tab. I go to the insert tab. In the insert tab, I have to click this first button, which is known as pivot table. Now either you can click this icon over here, or you can click this drop down, and in the drop down you see here from table oblique range and from external data source. I can click this first option from table oblique range. I click this option table oblique range, and now we are having this particular dialog box. So here it is written pivot table from table or range, and now you can see that in the background we are having this dotted line. So what it means, that now this whole table has been selected. So that's why I told you the first step, that you have to first of all select one of the cell within the main table. If you are selecting the cell somewhere outside the main table, then this whole table will not be selected for creating the pivot table. You select one cell within this main table, come over here in the insert tab, you click this pivot table button, and then you will get this dialog box. Now here in the dialog box it says table oblique range. So by default it will take this whole table as the table oblique range. So this is the order sheet, that's the sheet name, and then we are having here $A$1 colon $U $10,195. So it is starting from the first cell here, which is A1 cell, and the last cell it is U 10,195. So it is selecting the whole table. Now it is asking you that choose where you want the pivot table to be placed. So whether you want to create the pivot table in the new worksheet or existing worksheet. So let's say I go with the new worksheet. If you are going with the existing worksheet, then you have to select the location within this existing worksheet. That is, our existing worksheet is order sheet. So I can also create the pivot table within this order sheet. But just now I will go with this new worksheet, and now I have to simply click on OK button. When I click on the OK button, then now you can see here that on the bottom area we are having now sheet 2 or sheet 1 also, because here I'm already having the sheet 1. So this sheet 1 I'm deleting, and now I go to this, suppose sheet 2. Now in the sheet 2 you can see that this is your pivot table. Now currently it is not showing any data. You can say that this is the skeleton or structure of the pivot table. So this is already created, and now on the right hand side we are having the pivot table fields panel. So in the pivot table fields panel we are having all these columns that we have in the main table. So row ID, order date, blah blah blah. Now below we have these 4 sections. So we are having the filter section, column section, rows section, and the value section. So if you want to create a pivot table here on the left hand side, then you have to put something in those sections, or you can say the boxes. So let's say first of all I want to do the analysis between the category and let's say the region. So I want to know the total sales which is happening between the category and the region. Here I'm already having one field known as category field. So what I have to do, I have to simply drag this category field and I have to put it here in the rows section. So drag the category field, you put it in the rows section. Then I want to do the analysis with the region also. So I'll bring this region field and then I drag it and then I put it in the column section. So categories in the rows section, region in column section, and now I have to put something in the values section. So see, values means here you can put sales, profit, discount, quantity, population, yeah, whichever are the your numerical field that you can place it over here. Let me put here the sales field. I drag the sales field and I put it over here in the value section, and now you see here we are having our first pivot table. So let me select this whole pivot table. I will change the font here to Arial. This is looking better. So here we are having our first pivot table where we can see these three categories, that is furniture, office supplies and technology, and plus we are having here the four regions, that is central region, eastern region, southern region and western region, and all these things are your total sales. Remember that here what is written, sum of sales. Above we were having the sales field, but as soon as you drag any numerical field in the values section, then it will do the aggregation. And this is what we have seen in the presentation in the last video, that what is pivot table? Pivot table means it is a data summarization tool. So even if we are having, let's say 10,000 record also, it will become like this kind of small table and we can now do the analysis. So this small table is possible because of this aggregation of the values. So by default here it is always sum of sales or sum of profit or sum of quantity. So now we can do the analysis that okay, how much was the total sales in the furniture category in the eastern region. So this is the total sales for the furniture category in the eastern region. Likewise, you can select this cell, which is the total sales for the technology category in the western region, and these are your grand totals. Yeah, we are having two kind of grand total. This grand total is known as column grand total because here it is doing the addition of all these values in the column. So this is your column grand total, and this is known as your row grand total because it is doing the aggregation of all this whole row here. So that is what we mean by the row grand total. So friends, here we have seen how to create the pivot table. Now in the next video we'll be playing with this pivot table. So we'll be doing some manipulation over here in the pivot table, and then we will see some further topics in the next video. So see you then. Thank you very much.